same I am. Do you like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, same I am. I do not like green eggs and ham.
He's at an age when most folks are well into enjoying their retirement. Bob Dylan is 66 years old. For example, Audrey Hepburn, who died when she was 63, did 4 films after age 38. Bob Dylan has played more than 300 concerts around the world since he turned 63. And we're about to move into the season of Dylan. He may be more visible now than he's been in the last 30 years. His XM satellite radio show, Theme Time Radio Hour, starts its second hilarious season this week. A greatest hits package is due next month. He continues playing tour dates, including a show in Bloomington next month with Elvis Costello as his opening act. Last year, he was the oldest living artist ever to top Billboard's album charts. A couple of years ago, he cooperated with Martin Scorsese for No Direction Home, a look back at his rise to fame in the 1960s, and a DVD of Dylan's 1960s performances at the Newark Folk Music Festival is due out next month. Also coming to theaters soon is I'm Not There, Suppositions on a Film Concerning Dylan, which features 6 different actors portraying different versions of Dylan through the years. The first question younger people seem to come up with when I talk to them about the importance of Bob Dylan is why. They can't grasp why Dylan, above all other American artists to come out of the music scene in the 1960s, is the one who's more vital than the rest. And the problem is there's not one simple reason. Dylan came to prominence as a protest singer, although he doesn't like to be referred to that, and to understand the importance of the protest movement is to go back years before I was born, and I understand that that's like the Middle Ages for most of you. Dylan was at the center of the boiling over of a pot that was lit early in the 20th century. He's the exclamation point and explosion of a series of singers and songwriters that include names like Leadbelly, Woody Guthrie, Robert Johnson, Josh White, Odetta, Pete Seeger, Sonny Boy Williamson, and Chuck Berry, some of whom you recognize and most of whom you should hear sometime if you haven't already. As a result of that explosion of popularity, combined with his artistic integrity and prolificy, Dylan influenced almost everything about popular music that followed in his wake. Songwriters realized they could write about subjects other than cars and girls, and those songs could take any form the performers wanted. If the song was good enough, it could affect how people thought about things, from civil rights to their place in the world. In some cases, that would be enough. Some of us still insist Chevy Chase was funny once, even though 20 years of bad movies tends to erase the memories of good Chevy Chase. But Dylan has continued to be influential, inscrutable, important, and a whole bunch of other things that don't begin with the letter I. He learned long ago that if you don't speak often, people have a tendency to pay more attention when you do and attach more importance to it. He's embraced, adjusted, and built upon his legacy, living his past when it's important to him. The 17-song set of the last show of his New Zealand-Australia tour, which concluded last month, included 7 songs at least 35 years old, including a closer of the civil rights chestnut blowing in the wind. And he throws away his past when he wants. Anyone who saw his performance of Like a Rolling Stone on David Letterman's anniversary show in 1992 is either still laughing or wondering exactly what he was doing. And that's pretty much where we came in. If I have to explain Bob Dylan to you, there's probably a pretty good chance you're still not going to get it.